Buenas tardes, señores. Buenas tardes. Share this video out and you are going to see what a crisis looks like. As I am going to go, we are live at the stadium, and in a few seconds, you are going to see how a crisis looks like. Tag every leftist in the United States that believes that this is a challenge and tells everybody the lie that this is a challenge. These people have been waiting here since 6 o'clock in the morning in the blatant sun without no humanitarian help. Where is the United Nations? And tag every single representative of your state, of your city. Do me a favor and share this video out. This is what a crisis looks like, as you are going to see right now how horrible this migrant situation and how bad it looks. This is outside of the stadium. Share this video out, please. Come on, people. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Share this video. Share this video. Like the video. Share the video. You guys taking too long. Share the video. Come on. Let's get more people on the live feed. So I'm about to show you guys what a crisis looks like right now. Just unbelievably and undeniably one of the scenarios that you guys are going to be shocked. Look at this. Look at this, people. Just look at this. Oficial. Señor. Buenas. Soy prensa. ¿Hay manera de subir aquí arriba? El escalón para dar una panorámica. ¿Me lo puede preguntar, por favor? Si hay manera. Soy prensa, viejo. Sí, gracias. Look at this video. You guys are going to be shocked at this. Whoever it is telling you right now, this is the stadium. Let me describe first what is this scenario behind me, man. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Behind me, thousands of people, almost 7,000 to 10,000 people behind me that they are waiting for the humanitarian visa and the visa of transit to move outside of Chiapas. Dígame, señor. To move outside of Chiapas. This is how it looks like. This is what a crisis looks like. And all of these people want to exit the city of Chiapas so they can go ultimately outside of the state, but a lot of them, they have the purpose to go to the United States of America. Let me just flip the camera so you can see. Acabo de preguntar si nos dejan subir arriba. Que le va a preguntar a un oficial. Nomás quiero hacer una toma, le digo. No quiero.
Ya va a estar lo bueno, mira.
¿Por qué allá qué va a pasar?
Pues si no vienen los camiones, se va a chocar Guardia Nacional con Migrants.
This is how it looks like. Look at this. As the National Guard is protecting right now.
Ahí viene el oficial.
Here are the police. And as they are scattered all over the place, look, there is this SWAT team also. As the SWAT team is going to be protecting right now the situation. No hay manera de entrar a hacer tomas allá arriba. Bien. Nada más así, ¿no? Sí. Okay. So I will put my... Aquí va a pasar algo. Aquí va a pasar. This is the population as they are getting ready for buses to arrive. We are live right here from the stadium. So you guys can see this large crowd of population. Majority of these people is people from Haiti and people from Africa. This stadium, it is packed from people from Haiti and people from Africa. It is shocking video, shocking, just completely shocking. And it is more insulting that you have a leftist agenda in the United States of America and also in Mexico and in the whole continent of America saying that this is a challenge. For God's sake, look how these people are right there. And they're saying that this is a challenge. Close to 7,000 right here, 7 to 10,000 people. SWAT team is on this side preparing because the buses are going to come, and if the list of the people, it gets out of control, things are going to happen. Look, there's controversy right now going on in the middle of all things. Thank you so much for joining in. God bless every single one of you. Share this video out, please. SWAT team is getting ready on this side. This is so shocking to see, man. This is just when did the world started listening to the leftist agenda and listening and telling themselves a lie that this is not a crisis. This is shocking to see. More than 7 to 10,000 people right here. It's just unbelievable. Let's see how the reaction is going to be as soon as the buses starting to arrive. The National Guard is preparing. There's not enough National Guard and there's not enough SWAT team to control this. Got the police over here, that is the SWAT. This is just got an officer running right here with his AK, running on this side to secure the perimeter. They're securing the perimeter. Something is going to happen right now. As the emotions are getting, little by little, they're getting exhausted on waiting. And they're getting exhausted on this promise that the Institute National of Immigration said that they were going to give them buses. Today, more than 70 buses. Let me flip the camera so I can explain to you guys what is going on. Well, hold on a second. We got more military coming over here. I will do a recap as soon as the military starts to do their, to assume their positions. The military is moving right here forward. Military is moving forward as people are starting to get in line for buses that they are going to arrive. All of these people, let me just flip the camera so you guys can see this shocking view behind me, man. It's just unbelievably shocking. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Behind me, between 7,000 to 10,000 people are stationed right here on the stadium that is called Los Cafetaleros, that is of the municipal city of Tapachula. More than 7,000 to 10,000 people are awaiting for them to leave and for them to provide them transportation to leave the city of Tapachula into different states, that there are 14 states. Earlier today, you saw a quantity at around 900 only migrants. This is almost close to 10,000 migrants outside of the parking lot waiting for transportation. 70 buses were provided today. Out of the 70 buses, 10 buses were directed to the city of Mapastepec, where almost 500 of them left today to more than 8 states. 8 states. To name the states that they are directed, it is Puebla, Ciudad de México, Michoacán, Guerrero, Campeche, Nayarit, San Luis Potosí, Aguascalientes, Guadalajara, and I'm forgetting the last one. Those are the states that they are being relocated, and for them to get the humanitarian visa, the visa transit. Behind me, you are going to see how the migrants are going to right now get buses and to move to these states. And after they move to these states, that is the other question. Are they going to pick up another bus and move to the United States border or to the north border, or are they going to be staying at that particular state that they are located at? So as you're seeing right here, this is unbelievable. Look at this. This is the first line that is going away for the buses. as there's a list, and there's a lot of corruption in terms of the list. A lot of people say the list is manipulated. The line goes all the way to the back. To wait for a list, the line goes all the way to over there, people. Look at that. And I'm gonna walk in a little bit, to give you guys a glimpse of how all the way to the back. Now, a lot of people are saying where all these people came from. I've been reporting this for the past months. 103,000 people are the ones that they're located under this situation. There has been 103,000 that they are encapsulated in the south border of Mexico. This is because Mexico signed the Globalist Compact of Immigration. Mexico has an open border, and they have a particular city where they are encapsulating them, that is Tapachula, and now you have a crisis. So please, as I was saying at the initiation of this video, for every single leftist that believes Jen Psaki in the mornings, that believes on Joe Biden, the President Joe Biden, that this is a challenge, that believes that every politician that is saying that this is a challenge is not a crisis, and that they're blaming the past administration. They're not blaming Obama, what he did also, that he brought the Globalist Compact of Immigration to the West Hemisphere. No, Obama doesn't have nothing to do. Trump was the #1, that is his fault. Now, Obama, no. Trump. Tag these people and show them the truth. Show them how this is a humanitarian crisis since years ago. Since years ago, decades. This has been a crisis since decades. And these people are trying to wash it off because they cannot handle their administration as a failure when it comes to immigration. They have failed when it comes to immigration. The Biden administration has failed to do so. This is evidence right here. Thousands of migrants waiting for the humanitarian visa on this humanitarian crisis. Look at this.
Hay consideraciones por mujer grave y tienen bebé. Porque en el mundo, mujer con bebé.
¿Quieres salir en la cámara?
No, mujer
Entonces,
grávida tiene que hay consideraciones.
Sí, ya sabemos que hay mujeres que están enfermas en muy mal estado.
Es muy mal. Aquí hay una mujer grávida que se murió. Un bebé también, nunca pasó nada.
Se murió aquí un bebé.
Aquí, pegó aquí.
Pero ¿sí pasó o no pasó?
No, pegó aquí y llevó en el hospital.
Se murió
en el hospital. Nunca pasó la noticia.
O sea, se murió en el hospital, pero no aquí. Y el bebé también.
El bebé también. Pegó aquí.
Porque se enfermó.
Enfermó porque el sol muy fuerte.
Deshidratación.
Deshidratación es muy fuerte para el bebé y la mujer también. Pegó la mujer aquí, llevó en el hospital y se murió allá, mas nunca pasó la noticia, porque es una imagen muy fea por México.
No, pues no es solamente el gobierno de México, es
la administración. La administración tiene que administrar bien esas cosas.
Something is happening right here. Let me just go over there to that side. Bueno, ándale, gracias, gracias. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo te llamas? Johnson, ¿de dónde eres? ¿Quieres hablar? ¿Sí? No, ándale pues. So we're gonna go to this side. I was talking to a migrant from Haiti. They're confirming about the death of a migrant baby and also the migrant woman. The mother and the child died on this particular situation. The reason why is because of dehydration, and this has been continuously happening as I show you evidence on the other caravan that there was another child of 1 year and 2 months that died also. Look at this. People don't understand that this is a crisis. Look at this. Wow. Holy cow.
preferencial. Mulher e o bebê preferenciado. Hay que ajudar.
What happened to us, man? When did we stop being human? That's a question that I have been asking since I started following this confrontation between the National Guard officials and migrants, which they are arguing right here. They're telling them that they're not doing the process correctly. It's just people on top of people and people on top of people. It's just unbelievable. No mask whatsoever. And this is only one first line. Look at this. You must excuse me, people. I'm going to put my mask on. Look at Jose Torres, how he works. Look at that. There is Jose Torres, international photographer, now working, and we are working as a teamwork. Look how, a lot of people don't see this, but I'm just taking small video of him doing his work. Look at this. I want to ask a question as a reporter and as a broadcaster. Where is the United Nations right here? Where is UNICEF? They're moving all of them. There's a lot of controversy right here. A lot of controversy. It's a big disorganization right here. What they're asking is for the women and children to be first. What they're asking is for the National Guard to have consideration on putting the pregnant women first inside of the line. But look at this. Look how unbelievable they're fighting for the #1 spot on. Wow, man. I will do a recap in a couple of minutes. flip the camera so I can give you guys an explanation. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Buy Me a Coffee is on the top link. If you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and broadcasting, Buy Me a Coffee is on the top link. God bless every single one of you. We are live right here from the Stadium of Los Cafetaleros, where it is a total chaos, total catastrophe, and it is a crisis. People that don't want to manage this as a crisis, they're trying to hide the truth. This is a crisis, people. Almost 10,000 people are being held right here in this parking lot, waiting for a humanitarian visa and a visa of transit for them to exit the state of Chiapas and go to more than 14 states that they have been designated for them to stay. Today, earlier in the morning, more than 900 migrants were released outside of Chiapas. Transportation was provided for them as they were being relocated into more than 14 states in our country of Mexico. None of those states are border states. None of those states are border states that are located close or collided with the United States of America. But ultimately, a lot of these people, when they are released, they take the decision to provide a bus and go to the north side of the border and deliver themselves as an asylum and refugee case. This is chaos right here. And I don't know where, and I don't know how the leftists in the United States of America and also in Mexico, they're trying to hide this truth. Like our colleagues and partner, Real Anthony Agüero at Border Network News, he has been showing how the catastrophe of the border and the underside of the United States of America. This is what is on the south border of our country of Mexico, and it's a domino effect as this massive influx continues to move unstoppable into our country of Mexico and ultimately Central South America. There's no solution by the Mexican government. There has been surpassed. There have been surpassed. The Mexican government has been surpassed. They don't have enough supplies. They don't have enough equipment. The authority in Mexico has been surpassed by this enormous influx. They don't have the capacities and the capabilities to take care of hundreds of thousands of people. The only thing that they want is to be released and to be let go from the municipal city of Tapachula. This is how it looks right now, and these are the video. Somebody saying the Mexican president made it a crisis. The United States has nothing to do with it. Let me remind you, in 2015, Barack Obama brought the globalist compact of immigration, and he's the one that opened the border with the globalization of immigration. The president. It doesn't even matter if you consider it that it was not your president or if he was. It was the 44th president of the United States that it was Barack Obama. He brought it. He deported more Mexicans in history. He's the one that brought Fast and the Furious. And not only that, Joe Biden is the one that incentivized this massive influx to continue. Joe Biden said in his debate against Donald Trump that he was going to create a better pathway for migrants, that he was going to provide more than 11 million undocumented people. He was going to provide citizenship. He was going to provide a better pathway for migrants to go into the United States of America. He was going to admit 125,000 people into the United States of America. Don't come to me with this nonsense that the current administration has nothing to do with this crisis. They are the ones that they need to address this situation, and they're the ones that need to be held responsible also as the Mexican government that is complicit also in other globalist countries that they are complicit also.
Seguridad pública, si son tan amables de abandonar, vámonos, déjenos trabajar con las unifilas nada más, únicamente las unifilas, todos los demás se salen por favor, si son tan amables. Mes amis, demandez-nous pour nous quitter l'espace. Il y a toujours respecté même ordre qui était hier soir. C'est premier fil, deuxième fil, troisième fil. Tout espace qui n'a mis qu'à demander pour nous quitter.
There's another comment that says, Oscar, if AMLO would have secured the border, this would not be happening. I absolutely agree with you, but there's clearly an agreement between the Biden administration and AMLO. And not only that, there was a clear agreement between the Obama administration and the Peña Nieto administration regarding the massive problem and the immigration problem and influx that is occurring. Don't come to me with this nonsense. It is clear and it is obvious. You must be blind, really. Let me just show you. You must be blind to not admit that this is a big, gigantic problem, that it was also provoked by the Biden administration. You must be blind if you don't see this.
Mes amis, nous descendons avec sagesse. Nous descendons, depuis l'espace fermé, nous continuons à sortir. La sécurité libre. La sécurité libre. Nous respectons les principes, mes amis, nous continuons dans le service. Silence. Il y a un monde qui est en fil là, quand on est en position, Mario appelez-le. Mais nous-mêmes, nos positions que nous y pas bon, continuez à descendre. Sinon, il n'y a pas piqué force avec nous. Nous descendons. Attention.
Sácalo, todo eso. Sácalo,
Surrounded by National Guard officials, there was a fight that just broke out right here. Desperation, this is chaos. This is total chaos right here.
Bye espace là avec bon comportement pour pas appliquer force avec nous mes amis. En allez, avancez. Depuis faire de fermé, nous-mêmes nous avancer. Depuis nous pas dans fil là, avancez. Avancez, sorti dans l'espace là, sorti pour tabac monde qui dans fil là, service. Fait comportement. Nous continuons avec bon comportement. En allez.
Voy a hablar en español para la gente que nos está viendo en español. I will say this in Spanish for the people that are watching in Spanish.
Avancez, sinon il n'y a pas appliqué force avec nous.
Señores, ¿qué tal? Muy buenas tardes. Soy Oscar Blue para Puro Network News, corresponsal para Real America's Voice News. Atrás de nosotros más de 7,000 migrantes están estancados esperando camiones para que los transporten a diferentes estados de la República Mexicana. El día de hoy más de 900 migrantes que estaban atorados básicamente en Mapastepec les dieron el pase libre hacia llegar a diferentes estados de la República. Más de 10 camiones llegaron el día de hoy, han llegado más de 70 camiones y se pronostica que llegarán más camiones aquí a la plaza afuera del estadio de los Cafetaleros en la ciudad municipal de Tapachula. Es increíble la crisis que se vive, es increíble cómo la administración de Andrés Manuel López Obrador ha sido totalmente incompetente para poder arreglar esta situación migratoria, como Marcelo Ebrard dice que todo está bien, que no está pasando absolutamente nada. Vean esto. Vean esta crisis que está aquí y ellos lo consideran un reto, es una total vergüenza y es una total insulto lo que está sucediendo al poder decir frente a las cámaras que no está sucediendo absolutamente nada, donde la Guardia Nacional está siendo sobrepasada y también el Instituto Nacional de Migración. Es mucha la gente para muy poca autoridad y hay un completo desorden, señores. Gente abrazándose.
En allez, abandonnez l'espace là, abandonnez l'espace là, s'il vous plaît, sinon il n'y a pas appliqué force avec nous. Là, nous ne pouvons pas arrêter dans l'espace là, avancez. Depuis nous pas sortir, on va l'appliquer force avec nous. Nous avancer. Avancer, avancer, continuez à avancer. Mes amis, abandonnez l'espace là avec un bon comportement. Get petit monde, mes amis. Get pitié pour petit moun yo. Get pitié pour petit moun yo. Nous avancer. Continuez à avancer. Attention, 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 attention. ¡Hey! Deje de hablar, 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 por favor. Escuchen, escuchen, dejen de hablar, dejen de hablar, dejen de hablar, por favor, dejen de hablar. Yo no sé para qué meten los niños ahí, yo no sé para qué meten los niños ahí.
There's children right here. This is
Vamos a cargar
wow, man.
allá atrás, acá ya no, vamos a cargar por allá atrás, acá ya no,
This is
porque
so
aquí
shocking to see.
hay un desorden, aquí hay un desorden, no voy a cargar aquí, acá no voy a cargar para que no se sigan empujando,
This is
voy a
General
cargar
Tawada.
allá atrás, los primeros van
General
a ser allá
Tawada.
atrás, por favor, porque se están empujando, porque no hay control, no hay control, no hay orden, yo no puedo cargar así. Esta es una unifila y ya no es una unifila, ya son 20 unifilas. Sí, aquí se metió mucha gente que no debe de estar. Aquí se metió mucha gente que no debe de estar. Sí, así es que aquí hoy no voy a cargar. Discúlpenme, discúlpenme, ustedes mismos provocaron esto, porque aquí están peligrando los niños y siguen hablando y lo único que consiguen es no trasladarlos. Eso es
Basically,
lo único que
that
consiguen,
is
no
this
trasladarlos.
guy that is
¿Por
talking
qué?
right here.
Porque no
It
reúnen
is
las
General
condiciones de
Tawada.
orden,
It is the
de
delegate
control.
in charge of
Por
the
favor,
Institute National of Immigration.
entiendan
And I will
y
translate right now
comprendan
as soon as he
que
finishes.
yo no puedo cargar con este desorden. No puedo cargar, no puedo trasladarlos con este desorden que tienen. Tienen que irse más para atrás. Tienen que irse más para atrás. Si quieren que yo los traslade. Tienen que irse más para atrás. Si no, yo los suspendo.
That is General Tawada as he is walking and he's saying, I will not load buses. He just talked to the migrant population. Let me change the camera so you guys can understand. That was the delegate in charge of the Institute National of Immigration
Escuchen, por favor.
who has been in a lot of controversy lately, and he is saying right now that he is not going to relocate and he's not going to put nobody on buses because of the enormous disorganization and also the kids that they're in the middle of this. He's saying this is a complete disorder, this is chaos. And also he's saying that there's kids inside, and he's saying that he's going to reorganize everything, and if they don't organize, he's not going to load nobody on the buses.
Son los niños y quiero evitar que los niños sean lastimados, que los niños
I'm trying to avoid for the children to get hurt.
problema de aplastamiento.
I'm trying to avoid the children get rushed, stepped over. This is the fault of the parents that they don't have a conscience. Because these are the adults that they don't have conscience. They don't have an understanding, he's saying. We are going to suspend the operation to transport and to move people because nobody is being ordered. Nobody's doing things orderly. and nobody's doing things peacefully, I'm going to suspend all transportation methods because nobody is respecting my orders and nobody is being organized. This is a complete disorder. This is what the delegate of the Institute of National Immigration, who you see him right here walking, this is Delegate Tawada. If you keep pushing,
mes amis, regardez avec attention. Si nous continuons comme ça, l'Ipsa va craser. Il a crasé et puis il a poussé.
and they are not listening. They don't even listen to the delegate of the Institute of National Immigration, and they keep pushing. It is this. Look at this kid, man. Look at this. This hurts your. Come on, get him out of there. Get him out of there, man.
Les amis, si nous continuons comme ça dans la ligne, on va descendre vers et puis il y a mettre nous dehors avec force, il y a placé ligne. Pour qu'ils raison de plus de temps qui n'a presse. Pour qu'ils raison.
This is unbelievable.
Et puis nous continuons comme ça, il y a mettre la terre et puis il y a mettre nous dehors net avec force.
There's no words to describe this current situation, really. There is no words to describe it.
Mes amis, nous participar, rejetons-nous. Timounio, pas en chance. Pas Timounio chance, s'il vous plaît, vous y allez. Pas Timounio chance, s'il vous plaît. Nous, si nous pouvons ça, nous faisons ça. C'est une seule ligne. On est là, une seule ligne.
They're removing the children now, little by little.
Sinon, il a crasé l'hymne et puis il a défini avec force pour continuer avec l'autre ville, puis l'autre là-dedans.
Get the kids out of there, man. Remove the children from there. Kids are being stepped on.
Escuchen bien lo que les voy a decir, señores. Las personas grandes, adultas, ya maduras, escuchen bien. Si no veo, ahorita les va a traducir el intérprete, el traductor. ¿Sí? Escuchen bien. Como ustedes no reúnen las condiciones para traslado, porque se están empujando, ¿sí? Voy a cancelar momentáneamente. Si ustedes permiten, entienden, comprenden y veo que hay condiciones de seguridad, los trasladaré. Si no, voy a tumbar las rejas para evitar que los niños estén ahí queriéndolos aplastar. Sí, porque somos los grandes los que provocamos este desorden y los niños son los que sufren las consecuencias. Voy a ordenar que se tumbe esta unifila y no los voy a trasladar. Así es que, por favor, les pido su comprensión, les pido control, les pido orden, 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 por favor.
Mes amis, merci, silence, silence. Monsieur Antino, si nous voulons les continuer avec le service pour nous voyager, bâtissons une chance, s'il vous plaît, nous-mêmes qui piquons là. Mettez cœur, mettez main sous cœur, nous petits mondiaux, s'il vous plaît. Sinon, ça qui va le faire lui-même, la descente fait et puis la demander pour mettre nous dehors. S'il vous plaît, mes amis, bâtissons une chance. Bâtissons une chance, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Parce que Parce que les nous comme ça, qui est-ce qui est en danger? Pipitio qui est en danger. Les nous tout pour le pousser. Si pas l'autre machine n'a venu, nous allons courir. S'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît.
I will translate right now. Basically,
Escuchen,
he's talking again.
escuchen, necesito que los niños, sus esposas, estén aquí afuera,
There's
pegados
more disorder over there. It's just chaos, people. This is a complete chaos, which is happening right here. There's chaos on every part.
Los niños no sufran. Y ustedes los grandes, tranquilos, no se empujen, salgan los niños.
They're pushing people all the way to the back.
Orden, despacio, pegados a las vallas por el lado de fuera para evitar que sufran un incidente lamentable. Los niños de este lado o de aquel lado, pero por favor no se empujen, por favor. Las esposas de este lado, pero de uno por uno, despacio.
Basically, he's saying that he's going to suspend. Look at the children as they're being carried away. This is what it breaks. This is what it breaks your heart when you see children being carried away. The children, they don't know what is happening. Basically, the head chief of the delegate of the Institute of International Migration, this guy right here on the red shirt, he's saying that he's going to suspend any transportation, and he's going to suspend any transportation and relocation due to the enormous and due to the behavior and also the disorder. There's no order, and he's saying the only thing that I'm asking is order, please. This is the only thing that I'm asking, order. And if there's no order, I will not put buses. I will not put no buses until there's order. I will put buses on you so you can be transported. If you don't order yourself, there is not going to be no buses.
Mes amis, silence, à nous faire ça en silence. Mon qui est madame avec Simon, sorti dehors et puis qu'on les connaît, on va côté faire, s'il vous plaît. Mes amis, on nous fait silence. Quittez Simon sorti dans la ligne pour rejoindre le service. Et nous n'avons pas besoin de continuer à sortir encore parce que nous ne pouvons pas pour commentaire. Nous demandons pour vous camper dans la ligne. Nous qui devons sortir, camper s'il vous plaît.
Prácticamente ustedes están escuchando, I will say it in Spanish, ustedes están escuchando lo que acaba de decir el delegado del Instituto Nacional de Migración, Aristeo Taboada, que va a suspender la transportación por el enorme desorden que está pasando y que si no hay un orden, no va a atender a ninguna de las personas que están en esta fila. Por la razón que están aplastando a los niños y que no entiende la gente y no escucha, no entienden que tiene que haber un orden para poder avanzar en la transportación, que si siguen así va a suspender la operación.
Mes amis, on nous montre que nous avons un comportement pour sauver la vie de Simonio, pour retirer Simonio là, s'il vous plaît. Mes amis, pour qui ça? Pour qui? Si nous dépassons toute semaine, il n'y a pas de gens qui nous voyagent. Quand il y a une machine, pour qui ça n'a fait ça? Si nous ne pas aller aujourd'hui, on va aller demain. Si nous ne pas aller demain, on va aller après-demain. On nous quitte Timoun qui pipitio. Timoun qui pipitio, bah une chance. Timoun qui pipitio, mes amis, bah une chance.
Ba yon chans s'il vous plaît. Bati moun yo yon chans. Bati moun yo yon chans. Pour yon capable de voyager, s'il vous plaît. Ba yon chans. Bati moun yo yon chance. Si nous comportons bien, voyage là en fait. Mais depuis nous continuons à comporter nous comme ça, il y a plagué faire à terre et puis il y a appliqué force pour nous mettre nous dehors pour y aller dans l'autre fil qui est l'autre service. Mes amis, si nous avons un monde qui pour contre lui, qui monte, qui entre dans le fil là. Les arrivés devant, les mariés le côté, madame, il bague madame, il a fait photo, il a pas arrêté. Depuis on a ligne ça. Depuis on a ligne ça, pourquoi madame on pas ensemble avec vous, vous apparaître devant, il a gardé, il a fait photo, il a pas arrêté. Depuis on a fait des autres.
Thank you so much for joining in. It literally breaks your heart to see children in the middle of this.
Nous faisons silence. Nous faisons silence. Depuis nous avons comportement ça, voyage n'a pas fait. Il pas fait depuis nous avons comportement ça.
You have to understand that they need to keep translating continuously and they need to keep speaking French. The majority of the population is from Haiti, so they need to speak French and also Creole. So, due to that factor, the guy needs to be continuously saying, order, order, listen to me, listen to me.
Qu'on y a quantité de bus qui pour faire voyage là. En nous comporter nous bien d'une façon pour être capable de retirer nous dans l'espace là. Merci. Monsieur, continuez à mettre les regards pour nous protéger la vie de Simonio. Merci. Hey! Mes amis, moi je dis ça déjà. Depuis où pourquoi pas arrêter dans l'espace là? Depuis nous arrêter dans l'espace là, il a retiré avec force. Il a retiré nous avec force depuis nous arrêter dans l'espace là. Depuis où pourquoi? Mes amis, l'espace là, on va pas capable de la passer, c'est là où on va passer pour le charger. Il a avancé, retirer quoi là, avancé. Respectez l'autre.
It takes this kind of crisis to understand that it's a crisis and to stop lying that it's a challenge. It takes this kind of circumstances to make understand that the globalists and the elite and the communist and socialist dictators, what they have done to their countries, and this is a result of a catastrophe of insecurity and economy. It takes this kind of situations to make you understand that we have a humanitarian crisis and that the ones that they're hiding it are the ones that they want to be dictators and call it a challenge. Se necesita, señores, este tipo de situaciones para entender que estamos viviendo una crisis humanitaria dentro de la ciudad de Tapachula. Aquellas personas que llaman esto a un reto, las vidas de personas no son un reto, señores. Y sí hay una crisis humanitaria en la ciudad de Tapachula, donde ya las autoridades de la Comar y del Instituto Nacional de Migración están siendo sobrepasadas, señores, por esta enorme inflación migratoria y este problema gigantesco que se tiene ya en nuestro país y que la administración de Andrés Manuel López Obrador se ha visto totalmente incompetente y le ha faltado recursos y soluciones, carácter y sobre todo le ha faltado decisión para poder solucionar este enorme problema que está sucediendo en la frontera sur. I will remain quiet for a few seconds to rest my voice, leaving you the video, and I will describe right now in a few seconds.
Vince la fleur. Maman ou Fara dans position côté à parler dans le micro. Vince la fleur. Si on monde qui est, s'il vous plaît, les gars, un maillot gris sous lui avec un pantalon gris. Vince la fleur. Merci. Frisnel Sinéon, acte de naissance ou, dans un calpétal à l'hyperdi. Frisnel Sinéon. Frisnel Sinéon. Bien, merci. Regardez qui je nous étais en silence. On nous continue comme ça. Merci. Merci, merci, merci. On nous essaie qu'il y ait même comportement ça en silence. Pour nous capables pour le service. Merci. Merci.
Thank you so much for joining in. I will try to give an update on another language. I already did an update in English. I will do an update I already did an update in English. I did an update in Spanish. I will do a really small recap in Italiano or in Italian for people that are watching from Europe. Si no le gusta cómo hablo inglés, órale, ¿cómo va?
Love Johnson, madame ou campé dans position côté machine mobile là hier, s'il vous plaît. Il besoin parce qu'il perd du contrôle petit bébé.
Thank you so much for joining in. ¿Cómo están tutti? El mio nome Oscar Blu, per Boro Negro News, Real America's Voice News. Dios benedica nuestro país, Italia, México, United States of America.
La fleur. Ligue au maillot gris, le pantalon gris sous lui. Kevins la fleur.
Tapachula, Chiapas,
10 ans.
in
S'il vous
questo
plaît, sigue au monde
momento
menez-li là.
siamo
S'il vous plaît, Kevins la fleur.
percezione di una crisi migrante dove più di 7.000 migranti attendono in assistenza
Genel
umanitaria
Mais madame,
per
attendons
sapere de
bon
Tapachula.
côté mobile là, s'il vous plaît.
Questo è un grande problema per il Messico perché non è riuscito a risolvere la situazione per più di 3 anni. Ci sono molte persone malate e bambini malati e stiamo portando il trasmissione per voi nelle Sangheti. Grazie, condividere.
Schneider Saint-Pierre, madame, dit li devant dans la ligne, non, cherchons façon pour récupérer, s'il vous plaît.
We're still continuing the live broadcast. Waiting for the buses. I remember a certain incompetent individual with really limited understanding of what the reality is, because these kind of people, they sit down on a desk and they just write. But at one particular point, I will say this with this behind me. At one particular point, they were accusing us of creating hysteria at the border, that we were flaming the border, creating hysteria at the border. Give me your response now. Thank you so much, Mary B, for the copy. God bless you. Thank you so much. Buy me a coffee is on the bottom link and on the top link for people to contribute to our independent reporting and broadcasting. Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you. Without your contributions, we cannot continue our journeys to bring you guys live coverage as this migrant crisis continues in our south border, as the Institute of National Immigration has been surpassed by the crude reality of the necessity of this immigration and globalist immigration issue. Thank you, a friend from Colorado. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you for the copies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. At this particular juncture, you might ask, if they created the globalist compact of immigration, where is the United Nations and UNICEF right here taking care of the children? There's people that they're getting timed out for 300 seconds, and it is really amazing that they wait another 300 seconds for them to give a harsh comment. Oh my God, thank you so much for being right here and watching with me, man. Under a catastrophe, we always have to have some fun with really incompetent people. Thank you so much, D. Briston, for the copies. Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you. I know that somebody's saying UNICEF and the UN are same entities. Yes, but they're different branches. So I'm asking, where's UNICEF that is in charge of the children? Right here.
Mes amis, on dit nous merci. Nous souhaitons les bus paraître pour nous continuer avec même silence ça. Pour nous monter bus avec silence, avec l'ordre. Petit monio à frapper. S'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Si on dit, mon petit monio avancé, on nous quitte avancer. Regardons pour ces petits monio. S'il vous plaît. Si nous pas aller jeudi, nous allons aller demain si Dieu veut. Nous pas aller demain si Dieu veut. Nous allons aller après demain. S'il vous plaît, on nous continue avec même force là, petit monio. On nous baille une chance, s'il vous plaît.
Oui.
Madame Yorelo, ou pas trop loin, madame après Léo. Et pour monter bisou avec madame pour aller. Mais les gars deux autres, ou perdit contrôle. Madame allait quitter Marie, Marie allait quitter madame. Si mon
We are going now
on éviter ça,
on
s'il vous plaît, mes amis.
past an hour of broadcast and live coverage of still waiting on the buses, as this is more than 7,000, between 7 and 10,000 people that they are located right here on the outside of the stadium. No quieren. Pues dale. Ay, canijo. Algo tiene que pasar para, Dios mío, santo,
Mes
para
amis,
que
on nous
entienda la
continue comme ça,
gente.
on nous continue avec silence.
Qué barbaridad.
On nous continue avec silence. S'il vous plaît, merci petit mon Dieu. Et dis-nous merci encore. Merci, merci.
But somebody's saying, go show the crowd in the back. Everything is gated, so I will not lose my position, because as soon as I come back, they will close the door and they are not going to give me access. Sí, sí, no hay problema, bro. Es una enorme problemática donde tenemos un presidente de nuestra república que dice que no hay ningún problema, que todo está bien. Y ese es el detalle, ¿no? Que el ignorar un problema, el querer tapar el sol con un dedo, eso es lo que se ha caracterizado de esta administración que está en estos momentos al corriente de la situación migratoria, que hablan de Chiapas como que todo está correcto, como que nada está pasando, que hablan de Chiapas y se refieren a Tapachula, que nada está sucediendo, que todo está muy bien, y hablan y se refieren de estas situaciones como no hay nada, ¿no? Todo está de manera
Mes amis,
correcta.
demandez-nous patience.
patience, patience. Pour quelle raison?
Este es el enorme
Les
problema
bis
que
ont
se
commencé à
ubica en
charger.
esta ciudad
Nous avons
fronteriza.
couru. Madame monté en bis. Madame Marie monté en bis. Ça qui arrive là, ça, ils chaque allé dans un état différent. Et après, qui je vais faire récupérer madame? Les autres ont commencé depuis là. On nous bat le comportement, s'il vous plaît, pour ça pas arriver. Jean-Ronald Pierre, madame a demandé pour Jean-Ronald Pierre. Jean-Ronald Pierre, madame a demandé pour.
See if we can get another view through another place. Trying to go and get you guys the best coverage. You guys are going to see now the best view in the building right now in terms of this. Smell this. This is absolutely amazing what we're going to show you right here. Look at this.
Schneider Saint-Pierre, madame Ouakman de Bou, Schneider Saint-Pierre. Louisiane Oris, Mariou la première ligne la demandé pour vous.
What about this view, people? Unbelievable view.
Pièce d'identification qui avec nous là, passez retirer s'il vous plaît. Roger Jean Robens. Mes amis, pigano pousser. Sorti doucement s'il vous plaît. Mes amis, pas pousser, plutôt, pas pousser, get petit. Tapez la petite pour nous avancer s'il vous plaît. Quittez avancer. Pigano pousser. Mes amis, pigano pousser, quittez petit pour nous.
They're moving people right there to the first buses, as you see, all the way to the back. The first amount of people are moving them from that side. This is why the delegate from the Institute of National Immigration Aristel Taboada was going to move these people first, but due to the horrible circumstances, disorganization, disorder, and other circumstances of people cutting in the line, he said, I will leave you to all the way to the end, and I will attend the most orderly and respectful lines of migrants, and it is that one, the last one. As you see, there's people that they're moving right now on buses. It was really hard to get over here all the way to the top so we can give you this view, people. So Border Network News, Real America's Voice News, bringing you guys live coverage on the stadium of Los Cafetaleros on this humongous problem, humongous influx of migrants that the authorities of Mexico have been surpassed by this enormous influx. And now it is an uncontrollable factor which is got out of hand, and it is due to the globalist organizations, United Nations, ultimately the globalist compact of immigration, who has incentivized this to continue. But look at this. Take a good look at that. ¿Cuántos crees que sean, Chuche? ¿7? ¿10? ¿Entre 7 y 10? 7 y 10, sí. ¿Sí? Let me get Jose Torres, better known as Cheche Torres. He's an international photographer. You guys are going to see a lot from him from now on. His work is undeniably impeccable, and you're going to see a lot of photographs from him that are really graphic. He's going to start doing little by little English, but he's going to say right now in Spanish what is his perception. As a Tapachula citizen, he is from Tapachula, and he is seeing his city right now going through this horrible situation, as we are seeing more than 7,000 to 10,000 people. Cheche, ¿cuál es su opinión acerca de esto? Esto ya sobrepasó, ¿no? La necesidad, es una crisis migratoria enorme.
Bueno, estamos viendo que pese a que salen autobuses llenos de migrantes hacia distintas partes de México, cada día siguen entrando por esta frontera entre Guatemala y Chiapas y Guatemala y México miles de migrantes, cientos de migrantes, y la prueba fehaciente, la prueba evidente es esto que estamos documentando hoy aquí al sur de Tapachula, donde aproximadamente, haciendo un cálculo con Oscar el Blue, pensamos que hay entre 7,000 y 10,000 personas que están intentando ser trasladadas a otros puntos de México, pero esto sigue. Los activistas habían pronunciado hace un par de meses que se iba a volver una crisis humanitaria, y hoy vemos que está completamente materializada esta crisis, porque vean ustedes nada más las condiciones en las que están estos miles de migrantes, y no solamente eso, sino que hay cientos de niños y niñas que están en condiciones infrahumanas.
Vimos al delegado Aristel Taboada congelar la situación en este lado por la situación de que irregular, un desorden completo, gente se está metiendo, hay niños en medio. Es triste ver cómo es un caos esto.
Pues es que no hay control por parte de las autoridades. Esa Guardia Nacional creada por el presidente mexicano López Obrador en realidad no está haciendo la función total, que es mantener el orden en las distintas partes del país, y aquí en esta región del mundo, en esta región de México, el tema migratorio es siempre lo que ha estado de forma caótica, y no lo controla el gobierno mexicano, no lo controla el Instituto Nacional de Migración, y aquí está la repercusión de todo lo que estamos viviendo.
¿Qué opinas acerca, por último, de nuestro presidente Andrés Manuel López Obrador, que dice que la situación en Tapachula está controlada en términos de los migrantes?
En sus sueños, yo creo, porque en realidad no está pasando nada. Esta política de contención que están implementando los gobiernos de Estados Unidos y México es verdaderamente aberrante. No hay una estructura, no hay una solidez, no hay un organigrama o una manera de atender a todo este flujo migratorio que estamos viendo hoy en la frontera sur.
Cheche Torres lo pueden encontrar, va a ser su página de figura pública en Instagram, y también va a tener una página de figura pública en YouTube. Va a empezar a explotar ese talento enorme que tiene con la fotografía, fotógrafo internacional. Increíble, síganlo. That is Cheche Torres, an international photographer. He's going to explode his enormous talent. You guys are going to see a lot of the pictures that he's going to be taking. Gracias, Cheche. Thank you. There you have it. This is holy moly. Who would ever thought? Look at that. Give an explanation on creating hysteria at the border behind us. Give me an explanation that there's no crisis, immigration crisis, right now. That there's no humanitarian crisis for the leftist Democrats and for the leftists in our country of Mexico and also in Central America and South America. Give me an explanation that there's no poverty and dictatorship on countries that they can, implement socialism and communism, and you got incompetent young kids in the United States that they want socialism and communism. Yep. Where's the United Nations right here? UNICEF, helping the children. The non-governmental organizations that they're working at the north border. They're providing water, food, something. Flip the camera right here. Así para allá. Ven, yo me quedo aquí. We're going to continue right here with this view. In a few seconds, I will be walking all the way where they are putting them on buses. You guys have seen that. Today in the morning, I was broadcasting for almost 2 hours and some fraction of everything, how it was evolving with the transportation and the relocation of migrants as they were being put on buses. It's absolutely shocking this to see when you're right here and you're watching this. It just blows you away that where we stand as humanity. When did we forgot that we were human beings and that no words for this. When do we forget to be human? This is inhuman. It's a reporter and a broadcaster, and a journalist. This is appalling. This is, oh my God. There's 2 buses coming in, as you see, 3 buses coming in. Let me concentrate on giving you guys that clear view. You see one bus right there as it's going to go back around. See another one. That's 2, that's another one, 3. And there's another one, 4, all the way to the back. Another one behind it, 5. As you are seeing them coming in on this side. Buses are arriving. on this side, as they're going to go behind the stadium, I believe so. We're going behind the stadium. Holy cow, man. Woo! This is just absolutely shocking. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm Oscar Blue. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my partner, Real Anthony. I would follow him at Getter, YouTube, Instagram, and also follow him at Rumble. Also follow Border Network News, Instagram, Telegram, and Facebook. Also, you can follow to get the Better News Network, Real America's Voice News, Ben Berquan, Frontline America, RealAmericasVoiceNews.com, Ben Berquan also, Will Johnson, Unite America First. Quick shout out also to Ali Bradley, also follow her at Ali Bradley TV. Mr. Chingo Bling also. Quick shout out to Mr. Chingo Bling. Carlos de Contracultura en Chile. Beto Alfa Noticias en México. More buses arriving. Who's providing and who's paying for the buses? A lot of people have asked that. And it is the Institute National Immigration and the government of Mexico. It's coming out of the federal funds of our country. Give it a like to this video and share it, people. Come on, give it a like, get that bell, subscribe to my channel. Let me just play the camera right here so I can invite everybody. Follow me on Facebook, follow me at Getter, follow me on YouTube. You can follow me also on Telegram, also Instagram. And Instagram, I have two accounts. One of them is Oscar Blue Media, and the other one is Oscar El Blue Team. So you can follow me at Instagram with that. Follow all those platforms. Thank you so much for sharing. Buy me a coffee, it's on the top link if you guys like to contribute to our travel fund. Thank you so much. And also follow our photographer right here all the way to the back. You see them all the way to the end of the other entrance right there, Cheche Torres, as we are going to be putting his work, phenomenal work that he has, photography. Put him to work. Also follow Griff Jenkins from Fox News, Mr. Griff Jenkins, the teacher. Follow Griff Jenkins from Fox News. Miss Sarah Carter from Fox News also. A lot of people that we have worked with and that we have created a great relationship due to our professionalism and dedication and love for our work. Thank you so much. Mr. Steve Bannon also. Dr. Gina. Mr. Steve Gruber. Terrence and Jessica in Real America's Voice News. We're still live right now. There's somebody crying over there. Something dramatic is going on. Continue with this live broadcast. It is 5:43 5:43, 5:43 Central Time. Thank you so much. Also, Todd Bensman, follow Mr. Todd Bensman from the Center of Immigration Studies. Mr. Todd Bensman, follow him, please. Another bus that is coming in. See it right there. For a lot of people that are asking, yes, we were 2 hours and some fraction in the morning doing a live broadcast. And 7 o'clock in the morning, we were up and running. We had almost a 3-hour live stream. After that, we had some breakfast. We drove an hour and 45 minutes from Mapastepec to Tapachula. Came over here, relaxed a little bit, drank a lemonade, and then going back to work again. After this, we're going to take a really good break because it's been 3 really hard working days. And it has been for a lot of people that they have seen me, that I have continually said, you know, contribute to our travel fund. We walk the walk, we don't just talk the walk. You know, every time that I say that is because we're walking and also we are traveling. So thank you so much for every single one of you. Thank you, Bonda, for your coffee. Thank you so much, Ms. Bonda. You know, thank you so much for all your support and your messages on this month in particularly. Thank you so much. Hundreds of messages coming in into our inbox, and you know, thank you. It's really nice to get your appreciation and support. Ultimately, also, we have been almost in 26 or 27 days away from home. You know, it's going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. Last time I was 3 days in Tijuana, and then they told me, hey, you know what? This has to be broadcast. We came back, and that's it. You know, we go back, come back. We try to do the best that we can. You know, we try to do the best that we can. Mundo Malvado, la porra te saluda, güey. Ya sabes. Thank you to all my ranchers in the live feed in YouTube. Thank you so much to my ranchers. Thank you to our followers and friends, and also our members in Buy Me a Coffee. Remember that you can become a member and Buy Me a Coffee. As it's getting darker by the minute. 96 minutes with 46 seconds into the live feed. As there's transportation that is provided, but it's on the left side. And you see migrants right there leaving to the backside of the stadium where more than 5 buses were provided. More buses are coming in. Look, 3 more buses. 1, 2, 3, 4 buses. Más camiones están entrando. 1, 2, 3, 4 camiones. 5 camiones. More than 5 buses. 5 buses are arriving right here. 5 camiones son los que están llegando, señores. Y se dirigen hacia atrás del estadio de los Cafetaleros. And they are going behind the stadium of the Cafetaleros. They're going behind the stadium. So they can take particularly that amount of people right there. So it's not only 1, 2, 3, it's more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buses. There's another one that is leaving. You see now that their buses are leaving. Look at that. One is leaving and the other one is exiting right there. These are buses that they are loaded already. It's another one that is leaving right there. He was gonna get directed to another place. Wow, what a way to handle that situation. You see the actual desperation of the officers, of the Institute National Immigration Officers. You see actual desperation of them, as every single one of them is having a really difficult situation and becoming to just contain themselves and maintain themselves calm. They're having a really difficult situation where that stress level is on an all-time high. Ultimately, the handling of care when it comes to particularly taking care of other individuals. ¿Qué rollo? ¿Qué rollo? ¿Cómo andas? Es todo, es todo. This is the actual effect of that. Somebody's saying I'm fathomable. Yes, it is unfathomable. Getting darker and darker by the minute.
Estoy hablando con
Déjalo, no. Sí. Sí, es de Juárez, ¿no?
Sí, es lo que pasa.
Sí.
Sí, es de Juárez, ¿no?
Sí, soy de Juárez.
Saludos a toda la gente de Ciudad Juárez que nos está viendo. A ver cuándo los visito de nuevo a Ciudad Juárez y allá al Chuco, El Paso, Texas, el Chuco. El Paso sí, le dicen el Chuco. Le dicen el Chuco, ¿no?
Sí,
Vámonos por una Whataburger. ¿Sí o no? Let's see how this ends today, as they froze this line right here on the bottom because of their behavior. And there was a lot of violence in this side of this line that divides like in 3 or 4. It's really disorganized. There's no order. There's no systematical, there's no logistics. There's nothing. So it's just people coming and forming a line. Then there's this other one right here in the middle, which has maintained calm this whole time. And it pulls all the way to the back, as you see right there. It goes all the way to the back right there. And then you have this other one that is the one that is being transported right now or relocated to the buses behind the stadium. Then you have a last one all the way to the corner. Somebody's saying, what's up with the portable bathrooms? They are right there. Some portable bathrooms. National Guard official dropped the fence. I think he needs to go on a diet because he's a little bit heavy. Let me just give a quick recap for people that are watching. Thanks so much for joining in. How's everybody doing? Oscar Blue behind me. You see a massive quantity of people, almost between 7 and 10,000 people behind me. Today, because of the enormous pressure and the blockage that the migrants were doing to highways, and the continuous caravans and a lot of irregularities that have been happening in the city of Tapachula with immigration, after months and months and months of this suffering and inhumane treatment, they are taking care of the situation. Today, more than 70 buses that were provided to the city of Mapastepec, where more than 900 migrants were waiting. These 900 migrants that were waiting to be transported outside of the state to other states. After that, 10 buses were provided for these people. Around more than 500 people were bussed out of the city of Chiapas. They were transported outside of the city of Chiapas. After that, they gave the number that more than 70 buses were provided along the day. So 60 buses were provided over here to this particular area that you can see behind me. It is not enough. 60 buses is not enough. And 10 buses were not enough for the people that were in Mapastepec. So today we arrived over here, and as you guys are seeing right here behind me, There's between a crowd of between 7,000 to 10,000 people there are waiting, and it is decreasing now by the moment. So it is a huge crowd, and this overflow is not going to stop. As people going out, people come in. Remember, there is 103,000 people that are encapsulated in this particular area in this south border. So if you have that situation, imagine this is a never-ending story. So you have more than between 7,000 and 10,000 people right now waiting right here outside of the stadium to be bussed out of the city of Chiapas, of the state of Chiapas, to other states in our country of Mexico. Let's see what the United States of America does with the Stay in Mexico policy. Also, because this is going to have an effect on the border, a lot of these people are not going to have to, they don't want to stay in the Mexico, and they don't want to stay in Mexico. They want to go to the north border. So let's say how that causes an effect on the United States border, and ultimately also on the borders of Mexico, because Mexican citizens are the ones in shelters in the Mexican borders are the ones that are going to have to take care of the situation and resolve this. And the governments on the border states are going to have to adjust to this enormous influx. Let's see that effect. Those are aftermath effects about this. This is not going to slow down, people. We're going on an hour and 8 minutes, I believe. So I don't know how long has been the live feed. I think it's past an hour. And as we have been broadcasting, you guys have seen that the flow of people and the amount of people is just the same. It's just the same as we started almost 2 hours ago. So it's not going to decrease in no particular way. People are going to be arriving, and as they know that buses are going to be coming in, people are going to be arriving and arriving and arriving. This tells you right here that it's a humanitarian crisis. Nobody can tell you the opposite right now. Journalists from Tapachula, they tell you that. Journalists from Europe, they tell you that. Journalists from Central and South America, they tell you that. Mainstream media tells you that on Mexico and in South America. Leaders of caravans, they tell you that it's a humanitarian crisis. Even the international immigration people, they say it is an immigration crisis. Migrants say that it's a humanitarian crisis, that this is not a challenge. Why? There's some particular political party in the United States that says that this is a challenge, and you got Jen Psaki every day speaking, saying this is a challenge. People are not trophies. Children behind are not trophies. This is not a race. This is not a challenge. Let's call it like it is. It is a humanitarian crisis, and it needs to be fixed immediately. Countries and their native countries, their leaders need to adapt to this, and they need to speak out of what is happening in their countries and why their people are leaving. And they're leaving because of corruption, insecurity, false infrastructure, no jobs, and failure to provide. Full-on corruption on every third world-class country. First-class world countries need to understand that they need to provide for third world-class countries to the people and to the infrastructure and to the jobs, and particularly directly to help the people and the most vulnerable and to the future of the children. The future of the world does not rely on the United States of America also. It relies on first-class world countries. It relies also, this responsibility relies on power countries like Germany, like France, like Italy, like the UK, like Canada, Switzerland. All these countries, where are they to provide help right now on this inhuman and humanitarian situation? Nobody's providing help. Nobody is saying anything. They only leave the responsibility to Mexico and Central American countries. What do you think they're going to do? They don't have enough resources. Do you think Nicaragua has resources? Honduras has resources? Guatemala has resources? Venezuela, a communist country, socialist, going under dictatorship, do you think that they have resources? But you have the United Nations that is going into this Central American and South American countries, implementing the idea that they're going to be profiting out of a better humanitarian life if they migrate, walking through the Darien Gap and watching how people are dying of hunger and drowning on the river. It's unbelievable how we have forgotten to be human. Is this all because of corruption? The system, it is corrupt, and people and governments have given power and money to the incorrect people. It is a crisis. These governments, these dictators, and these imperialistic dictators and leaders, they're not providing for people, and they're not providing for a better life to their country. If these imperialistic leaders and dictators will provide a better life for their people, people will not be migrating right now. I already asked thousands of migrants, if your life will be better in your country, will you leave your country? And they say no. So where are all the other first-class world countries? That is my question. Where's the United Nations of all this? We need to pressure their countries. We need to pressure their leaders. Hit them in the pockets where they hurt. And when you hit them in the pockets where they hurt, and you put a tariff on them to make them understand that they're doing things incorrect, and that they're being corrupt, and that they're letting the corruption with the cartel, the organized crime, the traffickers, and ultimately human smugglers, and all these people that they're profiting out of human beings, and this is modern day slavery. When you hit them on those pockets, they will understand that the better life that they portray and they give to their own people in their native land, it will be a better life, and you will not see this catastrophe and this crisis on an everyday basis. Let me flip the camera right here for you guys. Gracias. Ya nos vamos ahorita, ahorita voy a acabar. We are going to finish this live feed, 2 hours and fraction. More buses coming in. No nos dejarán caminar hacia atrás, ¿ya? No. For people that are asking where are the people going, they're going behind the stadium. As you guys can see, there's the buses that they're coming. And we cannot go behind the stadium. They don't let us go back. This is why, the number one reason why I haven't gone all the way to the back to see how people are being loaded into the buses. But as you can see, there's a line that is continuously moving on this left side. And that line is the one that is going behind the stadium for them to get bust into these, well, they can be transported and relocated into the buses, and then they can be bussed out of the state of Chiapas. Oye, por abajo está abierto. Sí, güey. We just jumped the fence. The guys just jumped the fence to go behind the stadium. I'm not going to say what I'm going to do because possibly it's going to affect the situation. I will talk in Spanish. Lo diré en español, señores. La gente que está de este lado a la izquierda, hubo un desorden completo, es un desorden total. Esta línea que miran aquí en medio fue un completo desorden, un caos. Llegó el delegado estatal del Instituto Nacional de Migración, Aristeo Taboada, y les dijo, por el desorden y el caos que están causando, y prácticamente, miren, están movilizando aquí la segunda línea ya para que vean, la están movilizando. Ahí pueden ver, toda esta gente va hacia atrás del estadio, como pueden ver hay un camino, y atrás del estadio se encuentran los camiones que ustedes vieron hace unos momentos que entraron de este lado izquierdo, aquí en particular. Entonces toda la gente está haciendo transportada en estos momentos hacia los camiones que están atrás del estadio. En particular, pues no hay manera de poder brindarles ese video porque no nos dejan pasar. El Instituto Nacional de Migración y la Guardia Nacional no nos está dejando pues cruzar hacia la parte trasera del estadio para llevarles pues prácticamente cómo están subiendo a las personas en el área trasera donde pues se está llevando a cabo ya la salida de miles de migrantes y la línea está avanzando aquí en la parte media y dicen entre más se comporten, más mantengan la calma, más vamos a atender a la gente y la línea va hacia atrás. Es increíble cómo esto es un completo caos, es una crisis humanitaria la cual el presidente Andrés Manuel López Obrador no ha querido atender, no ha querido decir que es una crisis. Él dice que esto es un reto y se maneja como todo un izquierdista, ¿no? Como un reto, esto es un reto y la izquierda en el continente americano se ha estado manejando continuamente que esto es un reto y lo consideran esto es un reto. Gente no es un trofeo, señores. La gente no es un trofeo, son humanos. Los niños no son un trofeo, son humanos. La gente de Venezuela que viene migrando desde el Darién, la gente de Cuba que migra por el Darién, por la parte de Panamá, por la selva, no es un reto eso, es una crisis humanitaria, no son trofeos, señores. Esto es una crisis y es enorme los peligros por los cuales está pasando la gente. Es horrible por lo que pasa la gente, los niños por lo que pasan. Esto ya se tiene que dar a conocer como tal y tiene que el gobierno de México junto con los departamentos de gobierno y las agencias que están a cargo de este problema como el Instituto Nacional de Migración tienen que tener responsabilidad de poder asumir otra vez de nuevo la responsabilidad y crear ya un panorama, un organigrama, crear ya un esquema, una logística en el cual las personas puedan migrar o si van a aceptar migrar de manera correcta, legal y ordenada y con un proceso rápido y agilizado. Y si no es así, por Dios santo, hagan algo, ¿no? Entonces, esto es lo que sucede. ¿Quién está diciendo que son responsables los mexicanos? Vaya, Dios mío santo, ¿de dónde sacan esas cosas, hombre? ¿Qué coraje dan esas personas? ¿Quién está diciendo que son culpa de los mexicanos? ¿Quién? ¿En qué momento, carajo? Vaya, Dios mío santo, hombre. Esta es culpa de la administración de Andrés Manuel López Obrador, de su incompetencia, de firmar el Pacto Global de Migración y Marcelo Ebrard. ¿Dónde están las Naciones Unidas? Eso es lo que te tienes que preguntar, paisano. ¿Dónde están las Naciones Unidas aquí? ¿Dónde está UNICEF? ¿Dónde están las organizaciones no gubernamentales aquí? ¿Dónde están? Dios santo, hombre. Aquí hay la ONU tiene que apoyar a México en crisis migratoria, pero con urgencia. Ya deberían de estar aquí, paisana, ya deberían de estar aquí, pero no están. Y la razón y circunstancia por la que no están es porque son deficientes. Y ellos, Marcelo Ebrard, firma el Pacto Global de Migración, por lo tanto que las Naciones Unidas tienen que estar aquí atendiendo esto. Es una manera urgente, esta es una crisis, tienen que estar de inmediato aquí atendiendo esta situación, pero no lo están haciendo. No puede el Instituto Nacional de Migración hacer todo solo. No se puede. Se necesita apoyo y se necesita apoyo inmediato ya de la administración que está al corriente, que es la de Morena, señores. Y necesitan ya soltar fondos, no centralizar los fondos en la parte del país. Señores, hay otro camión. That's another bus, people. De acuerdo contigo, robot. I will be addressing the public in Spanish. Voy a estar platicando con la gente en español. I will be watching your comments and reading your comments. Voy a estar viendo sus comentarios y leyendo sus comentarios. Estoy de acuerdo contigo, robot. Anonymous supporter, thank you so much for the coffees. God bless you. I think that after this, I need a good steak and a beer, man. After this, and I'm sorry, sorry if there's no light right here, so sorry if I offend you if you cannot see me. But I think that after this, we need a steak and we need a beer, man. This is just the whole day. Estaré leyendo sus comentarios. Adelante, nuestra audiencia en español. Paisanos, opinen. Los escucho. ¿Qué podemos hacer para arreglar este problema? Y por favor comenten sin denigrar a las personas. Comenten algo. Ya tenemos más. Ya vamos para 5 años con este problema migratorio. Y este problema migratorio porque las mismas organizaciones del Instituto Nacional de Migración y otras organizaciones no han tenido la capacidad, ni el presidente, que ya lleva 3 años en gobierno, ni el pasado presidente, que es Enrique Peña Nieto, han tenido la coherencia de cómo poder arreglar este problema. Somebody saying, you're the Mexican Ron Burgundy. Oh my God. Thank you so much. That is a humongous compliment. I'm the Mexican Ron Burgundy. My God, man. You guys remember that part when he introduces the perfume Sex Panther? The movie Anchorman, man, that's the best movie ever, man. I will read your comments as we're continuing this live broadcast right here on top of the stadium. Masses of people, man. Stay classy, Mexico. Yeah, that's right. Stay classy, Tijuana. Thank you so much for that, man. Que primero cancele los pactos migratorios y de refugiados y después deporten a sus países y sus problemas arreglados. Es una solución que está dando una paisana con el nombre de, leo sus comentarios, Expendex Movie 9. I'll read your comments, people. I will read your comments. Do you think that it will get more dangerous at night? No, people intend to rest. People get really tired to be the whole day, particularly in the sun, so they want to rest. Muchas gracias, Indigo Reina. Venezuelans leave their country to the neighbor country. Venezuelans, the majority of Venezuelan citizens are legitimate cases of asylum because they are running away from dictatorship and complete oppression by a communist regime. Whether you like it or not, that is the way things are in Venezuela. Shout out to Un Vaso de Champurrado, compa. Ah, cómo no, mi compa. Un vaso de champurrado ahorita. Wow. How do you deal with all the noise, Oscar? I don't intend to put attention to it. We need to, one of the things that we have to have the capability and the capacity to do so, that we need to concentrate. There's a National Guard official running in the middle of the road. Something is happening, particularly nothing. Presidente de México, another bus leaving, otro camión ya se está yendo. De poco a poco están viendo que camiones están llegando y se están yendo. Ya andamos un poquito ya cansadones. Casi vamos a 2 horas y media. Oscar is better than mainstream media. Thank you so much. Wow, great compliment. Thank you. Where are the buses going? To south border states, particularly, they said 14 states, but they are not border states that connect with the United States. Chris Cuomo being suspended in CNN. Poor baby crying. Yes, absolutely. Imagine a 2-year-old, 1-year-old in the middle of that. Imagine that, man. That's when your heart completely melts and you don't understand why this is actually happening. This is why I have asked so many times this question: when did we forget to be human? Now, Oscar, you see how Americans feel. Oh, wow. That is a great way to, what a rhetorical comment. So take that, Oscar. Now you know how Americans feel. Take that. Now you know. Take it, Oscar Blue. Now you know how it feels, huh? Now you know how it feels. Some comments are really... wow. Instead of creating a solution, it is just incompetent comments like that. So here comes more buses. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 more buses. You're a reporter, get a grip. You should be able to take every comment and every insult. Another one. In a few seconds, I will leave this particular part, and I will be standing at another point so you guys can get a better glimpse because of the light. So let us move to another particular area. We're moving right here. And then I wanted to go inside the stadium so I can give you an aftermath on how does it look. Because it's not only this, as I'm walking down, is to give you a glimpse on how the stadium looks, and it looks, particularly, it looks bad. Really, it looks really bad. And you know, this is how. See if I can go in right here, and I can bring you guys another coverage. Stadium is opened, so I will try to go to the other part to see if I can get a view of the buses as the people are being loaded in. The smell is not as quiet as you expect it to be. So let us just walk to the other side of the stadium. See if we can get a view the other side. There's no light, so it's really difficult to see right here. And I don't know what I'm stepping on. So let me just get my other phone and get the light right here so I can know where. I don't want to step on something that is not gonna be nice to clean my feet. We're in the middle of the soccer field, as this used to be a professional soccer field stadium for Los Cafetaleros. As we're walking in the middle, I had to wait for some National Guard officials to move so I can move around and try to get the access for you guys to get another view. So we're moving right here and through the other part of the stadium. As you guys can see, that was where I was located at. Y señores, me tuve que mover, tuve que esperar para que nos dieran un poco de acceso, de ver de qué manera nos daban acceso, pero es muy difícil de alguna manera poder ir atrás de lo que viene siendo el estadio y ver si podemos tomar un poco de cámara y de video sobre lo que está pasando actualmente. Déjenme ver dónde estoy. No quiero perder los pies. I wanna be sure that what I'm doing is this side. Where they're located at. Let's go right here. That's where they're located at. So let's see if I can go up here. Where is it? This side. I'm lost. All right. Here we go. There's no access over here, no. Kind of lost, people, so I will bear with me. They close all the access doors, so it's really difficult to get in. ¿Cómo subo, viejo? ¿Cómo puedo subir? ¿Quieres subir? Sí. Pues ¿por dónde puedo agarrar una buena toma donde los están subiendo? ¿Dónde están los camioncitos?
Esta escalerita,
Ajá.
esta escalerita te saca hacia aquel túnel.
¿Hasta cuál túnel?
En el segundo túnel te metes.
Ah, ok. Arre. ¿Allá se ve bien?
Sí, ya te vi bien.
Ok. Muchas gracias, viejo, ¿eh? Here we go. We have access. Oh, the life of a journalist. Here we go. Here we go. Here you have it. This is the backside of the stadium. Backside of the stadium. This is all the buses that they're coming in. As you see right here on the bottom, you see people waiting right here. You see people waiting over here on this side. Oh, the smell is horrible. See National Guard officials over here. And you will see migrants underneath this. You cannot see them, but see what we've got over here. Migrants right here waiting. See them right there on that side. They're the ones that they're going to be put on a bus. As you see them right there, waiting on the bus. Aquí tenemos a migrantes que están en la parte trasera del estadio. Estamos en la parte trasera. Es muy difícil tener acceso porque la Guardia Nacional y el Instituto Nacional de Migración no están dando acceso para que nosotros podamos tener una transmisión para ustedes, pero ven a migrantes esperando los camiones. Y pues particularmente estamos en la parte trasera del estadio. Les quería llevar esta. I wanted to bring you guys this view because it's really important for you guys to see the view as the buses and the National Guard are right here on this particular side. Muchísimas gracias, Erika López. Muchísimas gracias. Let's go and see if we can find another better way to Have you ever thought that you can have the most weirdest dream that you will be alone at the 35,000 stadium late at night in Tapachula? Well, that dream has come true. Stairs are. So let's go back to the chaos. Today we had a really rough day on a personal level, but nothing stopped us really. We always have that ethic and that responsibility to get. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me now. Are we good now? Are we good? Okay, we're back. All right, so we are gonna walk out of this nightmare. ¿Qué pedo? Well, this thing is closed. Now I am trapped. So let's walk over here. I'm in the central part of the stadium. You guys can see I was way over there on that area. We have given you guys live coverage of this since the morning. Now it's evening. Buy me a coffee is on the bottom link if you guys like to contribute to our independent reporting and broadcasting. Oh my God. Buy me a coffee. Oh. Oh my God. The smell. Oh, we're moving. That's it. I'm out. I had enough. Oh my God. What kind of smell does it is? What do you think? It's possibly downy with some really nice fertilizer. You know that all new car smell, that deodorant, that secret deodorant. That is what it is. That's that beautiful scent, a smell. That's the one. You want me to describe it how it is? Particularly how it is. That's how it smells. People are asking to describe the scent. For God's sake, really. We're walking right here. Let's just walk through. Our migrants waiting right here to be transported and relocated. Give you guys a better view right here from the bottom. This is how it looks like, people. Almost finishing the live feed. How's everybody doing? God bless everybody that is watching. Oscar Blue right here for Border Network News, correspondent for Real America's Voice News. Live from the stadium of Cafetaleros. This is one of the reasons why we came over here to bring you live coverage and also ultimately breaking coverage of the buses that they're transporting and moving migrants outside of the state of Chiapas as the catastrophe and the crisis has been happening. Thank you so much, Pam, for the coffee. Thank you so much. National Guard officials and also the contingency of Institute National Immigration Officers are right now on operation, and also they are on continuous effect on practically trying to control this massive influx. It is a huge crowd right here outside and inside of the stadium. We're going to move out right here outside of the stadium, and we're going to go to the car and say goodbye to all of you guys after almost 3 hours of live coverage. I believe that it's time for us to, we already gave out information that is the most reliable information. We're in the middle of all these people. We're giving you guys the most important information regarding how many buses they're arriving and regarding how many buses they're coming. As we're walking right here outside of the street, there's a lot of people waiting right here outside. Things are getting difficult by the moment at every particular situation. I will say goodbye to all my live feed. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you all. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Telegram, Instagram, Twitter, and Getter. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, on all platforms. Ben Bergquan, Real America's Voice News, Will Johnson, United America First. Thank you so much, Real America's Voice News. Download the app at realamericasvoice.com. Also follow at Roku. We will be live on Monday with all platforms in Real America's Voice News. Stay safe. And like we always say, people, peace and love. Because always your country's first. Gracias a todos, paz y bien. Porque su país es